Hello, my name is Daniella Hayes, and I want to show you what you do when you get your Sin City stamps home. They always come in a nice package, and open them up and you pull out a whole sheet. You can get your stamps already mounted on cling foam for use on acrylic blocks, but you don't have to do that. You can just cut them out and use a double-sided adhesive like the Tombow stamp runner dot adhesive, for example, or any runner you like to use, and just tape them onto the block. That's what I do because sometimes I don't want the stamp to be perfect. Sometimes I like it when the stamp is partially done, stuff like that. So, but that's me. A lot of people like the convenience of just peeling off your cling foam, and that's wonderful too. I have stamps of both types, and it really doesn't matter. But I was asked the question by two different people. Lisa and Molly were the two who asked me, what do I do with my stamps? Because they purchased my stamp set. I have my own stamp line with Sin City Stamps. How exciting is that? I'm so excited. I hand drew all of these flowers and hand wrote the words that are on this plate, and I think they're phenomenal, and the quality is amazing. You get deeply etched red rubber stamps, art stamps, amazing. So this video will show you how or how you can, cut them out. So I like to start by just cutting, and rough cutting them out is the best way I can put this. I just roughly cut them so that then I can get them in a more closer. More closer? Does that even make any sense? So I can get them closer to the stamp later. Snip. So there you go. One down. I mean, you can be very precise and cut them out close and all of that. This is just the way that I do it. It's not the way it has to be done. There is no right or wrong way. Once you buy your plate of rubber stamps, you can do anything you want with them. If you want, just put ink all over the whole plate and stamp it down. Not a bad idea. I might try that sometime, actually. But so yeah, you just cut them out one way or the other, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so once you have them all rough cut, we can cut them closer now. I just want to talk about these stamps for a minute. They're called Big Bold Blossoms, and you will find them at sincitystamps.com in the store. I'll put all the links in the description, but I want to share with you the size of these stamps. The reason I decided to make these stamps is because I was looking forever, I felt like, for a nice big stamp. Something that can be a great focal or can be used in art journaling and stuff. And there just weren't, I mean, I'm sure there's a million of them. I just couldn't find them. And I thought that making some myself would be awesome. And I'm grateful to Sin City for producing them for me, and I'm grateful to all of you who bought them again. Thank you. These flowers are, this one is at the widest, even it's about 3¼ by, I'm gonna say 2½. I think it's a little bigger. This one just the bloom itself is 3 by almost 2 3/4, but then you have the stem, and if you're going to do that, it's almost 4 inches high. The lotus, which I think is so pretty, is almost 4 by a little over 3. And finally, this one, it's hard to measure in a cross because it goes so many different ways. This one is a little over 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And the words are a good size too. This word right there, is it special, is 2 inches. Peace is 1 3/4. Beauty is 2. And strength is 2 1/4. So they're really a nice size stamp. Now I like to take a smaller scissor. My baby puppy chewed him a little bit, but he's so cute, it's okay. So I like to go around these now close to the edge of the stamp, but you don't, I mean, you want to be careful. You don't want to actually cut your stamp, but you don't need to have all of this overhang around it, because you want to be able to see the outline enough to get it really precisely put on the block. And like I said, if you have mounting foam, they come the exact same way as this, except you're cutting not only the stamp, you're cutting the foam as well. So I like to go around and get nice and close, like this, and cut them out. It doesn't take very long, and it depends on how precise you want to be. Like, look, I'm cutting this stupid little piece over here because I really wanted to try to get it pretty exact, which is silly. You could also do this with a craft knife if you wanted to. That would be fine too. Just another good way to do it. But this is just so super easy. There was a, gosh, I don't know who wrote it. I think it was Irit Shalom, and it was for Bella Crafts. She used all this extra red rubber that I'm cutting off, and she used it to make a new stamp. It was like a mosaic background. It was a really cool idea. Maybe I'll do that with this extra red rubber from my stamps. I just think they're so awesome. And there's going to be a follow-up to this video showing how I actually use them. But I know that people have wondered what they were supposed to do with the stamps when they get the sheet of stamps. And Sin City has tons of different types of sheets. My sheet is, they're all the same size sheets, but my stamps were large, so you're getting 8 large stamps. But there are other sheets that have so many stamps, not quite this big, but awesome just the same. I mean, not ever, full plates of beautiful images. I have like all the stamps practically from Sin City because they are that awesome, and I don't have any to show you right now that aren't already cut because I cut them as soon as I get them, and so then I can start playing with them right away. Nothing more fun than playing with a new set of stamps, especially when they're mine. So we'll keep all these little scraps for maybe a future project. Now I'm going to show you how I would do a word, because clearly with the word you have to be a little careful. You don't want to accidentally cut off the G in strength, because that would be awful. I don't think anybody would like that. You'd be mad. But like I said, you know, only get as close as you want to. You don't have to get all the way in, you know, just a rough outline is really all it has to be. I think it'll be awesome. So that will be the next video. Sweet. Sweet. And that's it. You have your word stamps piece and special and beauty and strength. Each of these words went with a flower. It was kind of like that. Peace went with lotus and, you know, whatever. But, and your flowers all got cut out so nice. And that's all you have to do. Then take an acrylic block and run some adhesive over it. Stick your word on, and you're ready to go. Stamp, 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 stamp. See, it stays on. When you want it off, you just pull it off. And if you want your adhesive off that you put there, you can use some alcohol and just wipe it off. I actually have some alcohol wipes in here. And we're getting just this reason. And then you just wipe it on here. And there you go. Ta-da! Adhesive gone. So, there you go. That's a lesson in how to cut your stamps out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like. Any comments that you leave, I will answer, because I am so happy you're here and I'm so happy to answer your comments. I will leave all the links that I mentioned in the description, and thank you so much again. I'm so glad you were here today. See you soon. Bye.